For many aging adults, their once wide circle of friends has become much smaller, and their lifestyle has changed significantly due to the loss of their significant other, their children leaving home, maybe moving to new areas, or even divorce. Joining us now is Charlene Nadlin, the founder of Amintro, which is a social networking site for the 50-plus generation that is not a dating site. Welcome to What She Said, Charlene.
Thank you very much for having me.
So this is a fantastic idea, but what inspired you to create it?
Concern for my mom as she continues to age fabulously, and a little bit of guilt on my part for not being able to be more involved with her and her life, just because of my own life and career and responsibilities and such. And so the worry was real, and I was concerned about what her life would look like in 10 years, 15, 20 years when she reaches her 80s and 90s. And so thought, what can I do? What can I do to help from a distance? What can I do to make a difference in her life and empower her to have a more socially active life and circle of friends? And I wanted. My mom always says, you call me because I never want to call you at an inappropriate time, but you'll always reach me at home. And I want that situation and circumstance to change, whereby I call home and I can't get a hold of my mom because she's out and about. And she's having a fantastic social life.
Gallivanting.
She's gallivanting while I'm slugging along working type thing.
Right. Well, your mom became a widow at the relatively young age of 56.
Yes. Unfortunately, our family was struck by cancer.
Yeah. So what was the process of creating this?
It was first, is this specific to my mom, or is there a bigger issue at play here? And so I started speaking with physicians and doctors, and had focus groups with people that ran the gamut of age from 50 to 92, and discovered that loneliness, social isolation, dwindling circles of friends was right across the board. Everybody was experiencing it, and that they weren't looking for a new partner. They weren't looking to date. They weren't looking for romance. They just were looking for a pal, a chum, a buddy to socialize with. Or
maybe more than one buddy.
Or more than one
circle.
buddy. That's right. Or add to a pre-existing maybe circle of friends that has grown smaller and they want to add to it. Or, I think we all have our friends that we do specific things with. We have our friends that maybe we go to the theater with. We have the ones that we might have one too many glasses of wine with. We kind of have categories for our friends based on the activities or the interests. And so this is a way of creating a new social circle, or perhaps you don't have a friend that enjoys golf. You can find one.
So you find a new one. So, this is, in the United Kingdom, they've just appointed a minister for loneliness. So clearly it's a worldwide issue. And apparently it's proven to be worse for health, loneliness, than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It can actually, be literally bad for your health. And the World Health Organization agrees, saying social isolation and exclusion are associated with increased rates of premature death, lower general well-being, more depression, and a higher level of disability from chronic disease. So this is great. Amintro is fabulous and very, very timely, but take us through how it actually works.
It's free membership. It's a community-based platform, website. We have 2 apps, and you sign up, you register, and we have about a dozen easy questions. The questions we ask help to form the basis of a friendship. It's sort of the bare bones of what would bring people together for a platonic relationship. And what you end up with at the end is a profile and suggestions, and it's based on your location. We wanted to ensure our members were meeting people face to face. So while we are using technology and we are using a website and apps to create the introductions, we advocate that our members, when they're comfortable, shut the tablet down, shut the computer down, and actually meet with their new friend face to face at a local cafe, some public space type thing. Because the reality is, introductions will happen online, but friendship happens in person. And I feel that we would be doing a disservice to our objective by not saying, we need to interact. We need to have interpersonal connections, and that doesn't happen through the screen of a computer. You know, it's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's been fascinating.
I think it's fabulous. So tell us what the reaction's been, what the success stories have been. What is this making a difference? How?
Yeah. So we've just launched.
Okay.
In May. It was years in the making. A lot of research went into it. We had a 300% spike in membership as a result of the launch. And every day we see more and more. Every day we've got more people registered, and right across Canada. I mean, I'm learning about and hearing of towns and cities across our country that I'm not familiar with type thing. So it's fascinating. The reception has been amazing, not just from baby boomers and seniors alike who are very much interested in having more friends or just one friend, whatever the case may be, but their adult children who were in the same boat as I are very, very receptive to Amintro and see how it can be of benefit to their mom, to their dad, to their parents, because it's not, civil status is irrelevant to Amintro. You could be a married couple, widowed, divorced, remarried 10 times over. Because it's strictly friendship, it might be a couple looking for another couple to dine with or to travel with or whatever the case may be, play cards with.
So how far are matches made? Is there a radius?
Yes. So the minimum is within 5 kilometers to a maximum of 100 kilometers.
Okay.
And we felt that, that was, I guess, fair or appropriate in that you might have individuals that maybe have mobility issues or just honestly don't want to go too far from home. And so our members can select what their comfort level is as far as the radius from where they reside.
And how do you get the word out?
So it's been...
She comes on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, besides that, though.
Yeah, you know what? Word of mouth, my own network, organizations, CARP.
Yeah.
Other media outlets
because you've got
are
people
doing
across
coverage.
the country, so
that's right. So there's organizations right across, like grassroots organizations across the country that are very receptive. They love what we're doing. They see the need. They live the need. And so it's really word of mouth, honestly. And then with our own members, sharing with their circles.
So what's next for Amintro?
The United States.
Aha. That's a big one.
Yeah.
You're going to be busy.
I'm going to be very busy. Yes.
Yeah.
So tell everyone where people 50 plus that are listening or watching this, where can they go to start getting social this summer?
You can visit our website at amintro.com. That's AMINTRO.com. And you can download the app from the App Store if you've got an iOS and from Google Play as well.
This has basically must have changed your career path, your life path.
Night and day.
Night and day. Huh?
Night and day.
Yeah. How's your mom doing?
Fabulous.
Yeah?
She's wonderful. Yes.
Yeah. She's made lots of new friends.
She is.
So I bet she's probably your biggest supporter and out there telling all her new social circle
I'd
about
say
Amintro.
close to my husband. She's my number one cheerleader. Yes.
Oh, good.
And it's amazing, like what the research is. We have to stay friends forever, Christine.
I know. I know.
Thank you so much for coming in and telling us about Amintro.
Thank you.
Well, she